Ta'amod, Baracha, Bat Avraham Vasara. I now call up Karumah Cosey for our next Aliyah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bahar banu mekol ha'amim ve'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. V'chol ha'am ro'im et ha'kolot ve'et ha'lapidim ve'et kol ha'shofar ve'et ha'ar eshan vayar ha'am vayanu'u vayamdu merachok vayomeru El Moshe, daber ata imanu v'nishma'a. V'el yidaber imanu. Elohim pen namud. Vayomer Moshe el ha'am. Al tira'u ki Levavor nasot etchem ba Elohim uvavor tiye yirato al bnechem levelti techetaun vayam mod ha'am merachok uvma Shenigash al ha'arafel asher sham ha'elohim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher natan lanu toret emet ve'haye olam nata betohenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi. So I've been thinking about the practical aspects of receiving a calling from God. What does it feel like to be called or to receive a significant life-affirming message from God? Can you miss it? If you do, will you know? Will God try again to reach you? On a recent trip, I spent some time with a pastor who received her calling when she was a teenager. She went to seminary school after high school, and she shared that she was prepared for her calling, but wasn't prepared for some close male family to question her calling because of her gender. To this day, those same cousins will not listen to her sermon. In this Torah portion, the people asked Moses to be an intermediary. They were scared. They were not ready to hear directly from God. When I think about my life and my desire to hear from God, I wonder, too, if I am ready, or if I will rely on an intermediary or miss it altogether. So I remember settling into my seat on a flight to Israel for the women's trip. An inner voice said, wouldn't it be cool if I learned the meaning of my name during this trip? So I'm the youngest of 5, born to hippie parents. My father took great care naming all 5 of us, so much so, and time, so much so that my sister was called baby sister for her first 3 years. It took him that long to find the perfect name for her. My siblings grew up knowing how important this process was and how significant your name is. I grew up with a vague accounting of what my name meant and a general direction of where it could be found in the Quran. So this inner voice heard over the hum of the engine, spoke to a desire I've had my entire life to definitively know the meaning of my name. And I figured that of all places in the world where I would travel, Israel had the greatest probability of me meeting someone who was familiar enough with the Quran to tell me what my name means. On a beautiful morning in Tzfat, Cantor shared the spiritual significance of Tzfat and asked us to be open to possibilities. Keeping a longer story short, of all the places I would travel to, I met Ari after getting separated from my group. Ari, who shares a name with another one of my sisters, knew my name's origin and meaning and shared this information with me on that morning in Tzfat. I have no explanation for the sequencing of events other than that I received a message from God that day. So my lesson, my answer to what does it feel like to receive a message from God is that sometimes it's a whisper or thunder, lightning, and smoke. Sometimes it's a message from an intermediary. Thank you.